Great job so far, but we are only halfway. Let's not get complacent. Sure, that's what Jonathan Trott, the coaching staff, will be saying as well. Rashid will be reminding them here. Make sure Nabi talking as well. Senior players will have a lot to say. Great job, brilliant job with the ball, but we have a job to do with the bat still. Mayoub with 17, Tayeb with 16, and Imad 18, the chief contributors, but not enough from Pakistan's point of view. 92 for 9 is all they could manage. Let's go sideline to Secunderabad.
Thank you, Dooley. Here we are talking to Hamid Hassan, Afghanistan's bowling coach. All the boxes ticked. I mean, a brilliant performance, restricting the side to 92. Very happy coach today.
Yeah, definitely. Alhamdulillah, boys really did well. The way we started in first 6 overs, we couldn't expect that they will perform like that. But till the end, they strict the Pakistani side, and now they're all out by 92 runs. So I'm so happy now.
It seems like you've read the surface very well. What was the key things that you told your spinners, especially how to bowl here? What will work?
Anywhere if you play cricket in the world, you have to understand the pitch, bowlers with the players. As much as experience I have to transfer that. In the future, we have very good bowling side as well.
Well, great start to the series. Hope you can get that 93 and make it one up.
Yeah, inshallah, we hope for the best and we'll try our best to chase that score.
All right, well, back to you guys.
Thank you very much. Secunda, 92 and 9. This is Pakistan's 5th lowest total in T20 internationals. That is not a great look, that scoreboard. 17, 16, 18 and 12. The highest scorers for Pakistan ending up 92 for 9 at the end of 20 overs. Partnership, not much to talk about there either. 17 up the top, 17 between Fayaz Tahir and Saimou and Shadab and Imad with a partnership of 19. Does look good though, the bowling figures for Afghanistan. 2 for 13, Faruqi was fantastic. Mujib, brilliant. 2 for 9 for him, as was the skipper, and Mohammad Nabi as well. So the situation for Afghanistan to beat Pakistan for the first time in a T20 international, they need 93 runs off 20 overs. 4.65 is the required rate. It may not be easy, so stay with us. Be back with their chase after a short break.
Hope you can get that 93 and make it one up.
Yeah, inshallah, we hope for the best and we'll try our best to chase that score.
All right, well, back to you guys.
Thank you very much. Secunda, 92 for 9. This is Pakistan's 5th lowest total in T20 internationals. That is not a great look at the scoreboard. 17, 16, 18 and 12. The highest scorers for Pakistan ending up 92 for 9 at the end of 20 overs. Partnership, not much to talk about there either. 17 up the top, 17 between Fayaz Tahir and Saimou and Shadab and Imad. Partnership of 19. Does look good though, the bowling figures for Afghanistan. 2 for 13, Faruqi was fantastic. Mujib, brilliant. 2 for 9 for him, as was the skipper, and Mohammad Nabi as well. So the situation for Afghanistan to beat Pakistan for the first time in a T20 international, they need 93 runs off 20 overs. 4.65 is the required rate. It may not be easy, so stay with us. Be back with their chase after a short break.
witness history being made at Sharjah in the Beloved Network T20I series presented by Bank Alpala. Pakistan, they won the toss. Their captain, Shadab, deciding to bat first. But this is what transpired. They managed only 92, weren't bowled out in the 20 overs. That was the only bright spot in that otherwise drab innings, because Pakistan really struggled with the bat here. I've got Amir Sohail with me. Let's just take a look at what happened in that Pakistan innings.
Yeah, Saima, you promised a lot. But on a pitch like this, as a batter, you cannot keep on going for big strokes. And in the end, we saw a few batsmen getting out. That was a pitch where, as a batsman, you need to nudge the ball into the gaps to be able to frustrate the bowler, have them doing something extraordinary to be able to score those boundaries. But the Pakistani batters didn't bat with the right approach, and in the end, only managed 92 runs in 20 overs.
Those are the two crucial wickets. Two batters who played themselves in, got out, the debutant Saim Ayub and then Tahir as well. Azam just turned the bat face on a ball that just held up a little on him. This was a good catch taken in the deep. And I thought Omar Zai did very well to get under it. 10 wickets get falling. Mohammad Nabi came in and chipped in with the ball. Picked up a couple of wickets. Rashid Khan picking up a simple catch. This was really unfortunate. Just the way Naseem Shah was out hit wicket. Just when you thought Fazal Farooqi might be able to clean up the tail, that tail did wag a little for Pakistan.
Yeah, incredible stuff from the Afghanistani bowlers. Yeah, with the new ball, they kept on pushing the ball outside the off stump, whether it was against the left-handed batsman or the right-handed batsman. After 6 overs, they kept on bowling within the stumps, and they prevailed, restricting Pakistan to just 92 runs.
And 92, remember, is their 5th lowest score in T20 international cricket for Pakistan. So Afghanistan in the hunt here, in with a chance to beat Pakistan for the first time ever in a T20 international. And to do that, they've got to get 93. And to get those 93, I think they need to get off to a good start here.
Now, easy does it. But Rahmanullah Gurbaz is a sort of a batsman who likes to dictate terms. He likes to express himself. Let's see how he's going to approach this total on a pitch like this. His partner, Ibrahim Zadran. Another reliable batsman. Now, this is a sort of a pitch where, as a batsman, you need to nudge the ball into the gaps, wait for bad deliveries, and be ready for them. You just cannot flail the bat without any purpose. If you do that, you have to pay the price.
And for Pakistan, the thought process, I'm sure, is simple. Get early wickets, put Afghanistan under pressure, get the batters out quickly, don't concede too many boundaries. Because that's something we saw Afghanistan do as well, which led to wickets. It was a period where almost for over 10 overs, Pakistan did not get a boundary. Now, 93 to get in this run chase. The first ball off the chase. Straight away, bounce and carry for Naseem Shah.
And Shadab has realized to be able to win this one, he needs wicket. And that's why he plays a slip. And that's a good start from Naseem Shah, landing the ball in the right area. And there was cat movement for him too.
Shadab was involved in that highest partnership of this match with Imad when they got 19 before he was out. Oh, there's a hint of an appeal from Naseem, and I think it's more out of hope than out of conviction.
Yeah, squared the right-handed batsman, Rahmanullah Gurbaz, with that delivery. Creating that angle by bowling wide of the crease and then getting the ball to move away. Fantastic delivery. That's a good start. He's not looking to bowl express. He's just concentrating on pitching the ball in the right areas.
Again, movement as well. But it's where you pitch the ball. That's when movement becomes effective.
He's tempting the batsman, isn't he? Now, with these three deliveries, he had the right-handed batsman buried with uncertainties. And he hasn't been convincing with his footwork. He's still unsure whether to play those deliveries of the front foot or go really back. Undecisive. Two slips. Oh, used his feet and has hit the ball out of the park. What a hit. That can be deflating for a fast bowler who bowls more than 140 kilometers per hour. That was a hefty blow.
As Gurbaz says, let me get into my rhythm. Comes down the track, was expecting the ball to be a little good length or back of length. So he's come down the track to meet that ball on the rise. He's made no effort to keep it down. In fact, given it the elevation with the follow-through. And now he follows it up with a single. Smart batting, intelligent batting.
And that's what Rashid Khan, captain of Afghanistan cricket team, mentioned at the toss. We have to play smart cricket. And that was smart. That's for sure. After hitting the seam Shah for a six, just worked the ball into the gap and given the strike to his partner, telling him, I've done the job in this over, now it's up to you.
Now, last ball of the over. Sensible. They've already got 7 off it, and that's what they will settle for at the end of the first over. It's 7 without loss. The lowest totals successfully defended by Pakistan in T20Is. The lowest that they defended was 122 against Sri Lanka at Hambantota back in 2012. In recent times, the most recent is 2017, where they defended 132 versus West Indies, but never have they ever defended it.
The job is to pick up wickets. Zaman Khan has proved worthy so many times, playing for the franchises, and has been given an opportunity to represent Pakistan.
First ball for the debutant. And straight away, he makes the batsman play. And that's always a good thing for a bowler. But let's take a look at the lowest totals that Pakistan have defended in T20Is. They've never defended a total under 100 successfully in T20Is. The lowest that they defended was 122 against Sri Lanka.
And that was a good effort, because when you talk about Hambantota, the pitch over there is very true. And to be able to defend 122 was an excellent effort. Oh, use the pace. Elegant stroke from Rahmanullah Gurbaz. Just stood tall and used the pace.
Just get a feeling here, having seen the Pakistan innings as well, when the ball is hard and new, it's coming onto the bat nicely. And there wasn't any swing. It was just waiting for the ball, opening the face of the blade a little, trying to work it in the gap. He hasn't tried to hit it too hard.
Yeah, the ball slid off the surface. Made it easier for the batter to use the pace. Better delivery. Good comeback from Zaman Khan.
And a big difference so far, now that we've seen 2 bowlers in operation for Pakistan, the big difference so far is the amount of swing that the Afghanistan new ball bowlers got in the first 3 or 4 overs as compared to what we've seen from the Pakistan quicks.
Yeah, there was a movement for Naseem Shah, but it was scant. Not bothering the batsman at all. A change of pace working for the bowler on that occasion.
He's Very lucky is Gurbaz that he doesn't chop the ball back onto the stumps here. Take another look at this. It's a very different angle of and point of release as Zaman, which makes it difficult for the batsman.
Now with this action, as a fast bowler, you make the batsman play late. And in T20 format, chance of a run out easily. Yeah, talking about dealing with such a bowler, as a batsman, you need to play the ball late. But in T20 cricket, to be able to hit the ball aerial and to hit the ball hard, you need to meet the ball early. And that's where Zaman Khan brings that advantage to the captain.
Shadab thought he had a chance of getting the batsman run out there with a quick pick up and throw. Got ball to end the over. 5 runs off his very first over in international cricket for Zaman Khan. It's 12 without loss for Afghanistan. Comparative scores after 2 overs, and it's pretty much even Stevens at this stage. This is where Pakistan started losing their way. Wickets kept falling and never really got partnerships together, which is why they couldn't cross 100. Now this is sensible batting. They're not looking for the big shots of every delivery, especially Gurbaz, who's got all the runs so far for Afghanistan in this chase. He's doing a good job, and a little banter as well with the bowler.
A friendly one. Seems like that is the strategy. Gurbaz is going to look for runs. Zadran is going to occupy the crease and keep on feeding the strike to Rahmanullah Gurbaz, and that's a good strategy. The apt one.
History in the making. Are we witnessing history in the making here? Because Afghanistan have never beaten Pakistan in an international match so far. Meanwhile, Ibrahim gets off the mark. Ibrahim Zadran with that single finally gets a run against his name. This is what we're talking about.
Afghanistan did come very close to win games against Pakistan. It wasn't to be. Somebody somehow came in the way. But they have a fair chance in this one. A realistic chance. At the moment, both these batters are using the pace quite comfortably. The slip has been removed. The Pakistani captain has gone all defensive.
One look at the scoreboard and you'd understand why that slip can't be kept in place for too long. And, just got a sight of the dressing room area for Afghanistan. You saw Jonathan Trott there, Neil Johnson, the batting coach there as well. But look at those close contests, Samir, that you're talking about. The T20 Asia Cup, Pakistan won with just 4 balls remaining. The venue was just this same venue back in 2022. Less than a year ago. Can they turn the tide here, Afghanistan? Can they change the outcome in their favor in this match?
Now those were nailed. You couldn't pick a winner till the last ball was played. Pakistan was very lucky to come on top, get over the line. But a special effort is required in this one.
Once again, he had to adjust the shot there, Gurbaz, because I think the ball didn't come on as high as he was expecting it to.
Yeah, in the previous over, in the same shot, looked like picking up a wicket. He was looking to pitch the ball just outside the off stump by removing the slip. The captain have forced the bowler to bowl within the stumps, and it has become these batters to deal with Naseem Shah's bowling.
Length's become a little pulled back as well. Look at that, slightly back of length, and that misfield will allow another single. The fielders definitely have to back up the bowlers here, otherwise this just could go south very quickly. 3 gone, it's 16 without loss. Shadab's relying on his 2 quicks early on in the power play. Seems bowled 2 overs, none for 11. Zaman Khan, the debutant, ready to start his second over. What's the kind of field that he's getting? Remember, you only have a couple of boundary riders, all right. But again, nobody in catching, which means, as we were talking about earlier, the length isn't going to be pitched up. And we saw the ball grip and turn, and the odd ball holding up as well. So for a stroke player like Gurbaz, who likes to go after the bowling, even Ibrahim, who likes to play his shots, wonder if that could be a good ploy, get a spinner on.
Yeah, as a captain, in order to pick up wickets, you have to run few changes. He's got plenty of options. Ihsanullah is there. Shadab himself can be very dangerous on a pitch like this. So he needs to be proactive. So far, these batters look very comfortable out there in the middle. Almost middling everything, looking to score runs with alacrity, rather than powering the ball into the gaps and over the line.
Look, there's some instructions being given to Naseem Shah from the dugout area. Short, and has he got hold of it? No, he hasn't. But will he be fortunate to get away with it? Yes, he will. And what's more, with the stroke of luck, he'll get 4. Mohammad Harris, who's trying to take that skyer, in the end just palms it away over the boundary rope for 4.
Excellent bowling from Zabakingo. Followed him, cramped the batsman. Hence, wasn't a convincing stroke. And also, the effort from the fielder wasn't convincing. Leaking 4 runs.
Lucky boundary there for Ibrahim Zadran. First of the innings.
Now that's where he makes the difference, Zaman Khan, with those variations. It's not over as yet.
Well, as they say, to err is human. There's still a ball remaining in that previous over. Well, I think the little hold up in play is because the count of number of deliveries in that previous over, yes, was a little off for the on-field umpire, has been told, and now Zaman will have to come back. Shadab was ready to bowl an over, and now straight away Zaman has been asked to come right back.
Yeah, where are you going, Zaman? There is still 1 ball to left to bowl in this over. Finish the job.
I'm just wondering, Amir, just what's going... 1 more ball to go. What are you thinking?
I do not know how to respond to that.
Have you ever asked a bowler that? Oh, he runs all the way there because the batsman's pulled away. Because of the side screen. Still, well, that side screen wasn't blacked out because, according to everyone, the previous over had been completed. Oh, the batsman in a spot of bother there, Ibrahim. I think now they've got things sorted. Right, Zaman Khan. And finally bowl that final delivery of your second over. In the gap, and that'll be runs. It's a fast outfield, but I think Shadab will pull it up inside the boundary rope.
A wonderful stroke to finish the over. It's 23 without loss. Strong reply from Afghanistani batters. Bowlers doing a great job of restricting 20 of them. Another bowling change has been effected. It's the debutant, Ehsanullah.
Oh, he's got the leading edge, and this could be the first wicket. The keeper comes under it, and the first international wicket for Ehsanullah of the very first ball that he sends down in T20Is.
It's a dream debut, isn't it? You introduce into the attack with the first delivery. You pick up a wicket. He's going to remember this for a long time.
Well, yes, that's an arrow that's landed on target. Bullseye. Well done, Ehsanullah. That is the end of Ibrahim Zadran's stay at the crease. He's gone for 9. Gulbadin Naib walks out into the middle. He's fought many a battle. The 31-year-old has got a best of 56 not out. That's the only time he's gone past the half-century mark in T20Is. 615 runs to his name, and that's the ploy. Does he continue in similar fashion? Go for his shots? Let's use the moment. What a start for Ehsanullah. Wicket of the very first ball that he's bowled in international cricket. The crowd egging him on, wanting an encore. Oh, no overthrows there. No overthrows there for the taking.
What a dream start for the fast bowler. On a pitch like this, he was able to beat the batsman with pace. And a very well judged catch behind the stumps. And the first blood was drawn.
Omar Gul pretty pleased with that. The fans pretty ecstatic. Yes, they like the celebration as well. He becomes the second Pakistan bowler to take a wicket off the very first ball in T20Is. The first was Amir Yamin versus England. It was also in Sharjah back in 2015. This could be another wicket. And yes, it will be. Mohammad Haris takes the catch, and once again, it's the pace of Ehsanullah that does the damage. Gulbadin Naib will have to go back.
Well, this is incredible. This is incredible from Ehsanullah. On a pitch like this, he's bowling those short deliveries and beating the batters with pace. Second wicket in a similar fashion for the young fast bowler.
And gleefully, that catch has been accepted by Mohammad Haris. And why not? Will become very popular from Ehsanullah. Gulbadin Naib gone without scoring. It's 23 for 2, Afghanistan. Well, if you needed that dose of self-belief, Ehsanullah's provided that with those 2 wickets in his very first over. He's yet to concede a run in international cricket, but he's got 2 wickets against his name. Mohammad Nabi, seasoned campaigner, walks out into the middle. And he's come in at a stage where Pakistan have got a sniff of a chance going in this low-scoring game. This is where his experience will come in very handy. Crowd getting behind Ehsanullah. Short, quick. But Nabi takes it on the body like a seasoned veteran.
Oh, he's working up some pace, Ehsanullah. Having the crowd right behind him. He's bending his back. He's getting the ball to zip through. And he's ecstatic. Signature celebrations from Ehsanullah. Already making waves in international cricket.
He's got the pace all right. Close to 140 clicks. And then that little shimmy of a throw. Shakes hands with Nabi. But look at this wicket again. And I'm just wondering, what's Gulbadin Naib thinking of? The ball's well outside off stump. He's tried to whip it over deep mid-wicket. He's tried to pull it from well outside off. Would have been better off just slashing at it over the point or backward point region.
It wasn't that shot. A poor shot selection. Cost him big.
Last ball of the over. Oh, ho, ho. Mohammad Nabi is really lucky that he got some bat on it. And what an over it's been from Ehsanullah. Just 2 runs off it, but more importantly, 2 wickets as well. 5 gone, it's 25 for 2.
Well, one thing's for sure, Pakistan, you want to win this, you've got to take the remaining 8 wickets. That's the only way. Upish, just short and passes through that backward point. Every single half a chance. It's got to be something that Pakistan has to grab. Not a day out with a bat that they'd like to remember. Have a look at that. It was Upish. He just threw and opened the blade. Wasn't in control of that. Yeah, it's quite short to that fielder, Tayyib Tahir. Really, what a start for Ehsanullah. I've got to find a way. Can he bowl 8 overs or something?
They want more. They want more from him. I'll be interested to see what happens after the power play, though, Sikandar, as well, with the spinners coming into play. The skipper, obviously, a little bit surprised they didn't try Ahmad. Maybe he bowls so well with the new ball. Just give him one up front to see whether that might be something that works for them.
Yeah, you're taking the words out of my mouth. I was thinking new ball, Ahmad. Pulls that slightly short. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Abdullah Shafiq, you need more of those. Pakistan wants to win this.
Oh, Abdullah Shafiq, please, that is a screamer. This has been hit very hard. Naseem Shah is bowled short. They've kept going to that short ball. And Afghanistan have kept trying to hit the pull shot or the hook shot. Not really short enough. That's a screamer. Really is. Slow motion does not do that justice. Superb. And it is the end of Ramanullah Gurbaz for 16 off 17, 27 for 3 now.
has to do is make sure that they get the remaining 66. It's not a big ask. There's nothing to look at the required rate. There's nothing to worry about how quick or fast they're batting. Just need to survive. You, the bowling coach for Pakistan, you'd be telling them what? Just keep it within the stumps, get some mix and match.
Yeah, back of the length, I think, is a really good delivery. Still able to hit the top of the stump. This wasn't that short. Gone for the pull shot. As Gurbaz hasn't got enough of it. Terrific catch. And all about back of the length here on this particular surface. Batters find it hard to get forward to that sort of delivery.
Pulls that one. It's in the air, but will drop short. That's a brilliant effort there. Paris running in, racing in, trying to get underneath that.